So we've been given this Edline platform and we use it for all types of things, but mostly we use it for posting grades because the other capabilities really haven't been explained to us in depth. So today I'm going to do a tutorial on other functionalities that aren't widely known in Edline. So first and foremost, you have to go to edline.net and log in. This is something I'm sure we're all familiar with. Now I'm sure your homepage looks a little bit different because you're at a different school. This is the Palm Beach Lakes homepage. Now in order to use the different functionalities that I'm going to go over today, you're going to go to the My Edline menu and you're going to select one of your classes. Doesn't matter which class you select. I have a wide array of classes I could select from, but of course I'm going to select the first one. Now as you open the classes page, it's going to show you the teacher view of how this particular class looks, and it has your calendar here, which you can easily add and subtract things from by clicking on the little plus sign that appears when you hover over calendar. You have your news where you make your announcements, which you can easily add or subtract things from by clicking on the little plus sign here. Very convenient. But today we're going to focus on the content section. And again, if you want to add things or subtract things from your content section, you're going to click on this little green plus sign. Now a menu has come up, and basically this is giving you an overview of all of the things that you can attach and share with your students through Edline. Now if you're a user of Dropbox, especially to collect projects or documents that they're turning into you, you can actually embed a link to your Dropbox through Edline so that there's no confusion as to where to go, no middleman, etc. Also, if you wanted to do a blog or have them to fill out a form such as your student information form, you can again make it using the Edline platform so that you don't have to use Google Drive if you're not familiar with how to do Google Forms. You can do surveys, discussion boards, which are very powerful tools. We'll go over that later. Now, the stuff that we usually attach using Edline is listed under media. We're usually sharing pictures, slideshows, and videos with our students. But what I'm going to go over today is the quizzes and the homework hand-in functionality, because those are things that most of us have never even seen on Edline and don't know how to use. You can add whatever title you would like. I usually, well, for this purpose, I'm going to say random quiz number 2. Because of course I did a few trials and named them random quiz. Now in your quiz summary, basically what this line does is when students hover over the name of the quiz with the mouse, this is the text that appears as they hover over it. So if you want to include instructions here as they're hovering over the name of the quiz, all you have to do is type them in. Now your calendar event location, this is an optional field, but I'm going to put home. Let's see, today is the 28th. I usually like to set the begin time at midnight for that particular day. And then the end time will be midnight. Or actually, you can make it 11:59 p.m. Now when you're posting it to your classes, you can add them individually by clicking on one class and clicking the add button, but the quicker way to do that is to click on one of the classes. You're going to hold down the shift button, push the down arrow so that you can select all of your classes. Then you're going to click the add button, boom, it adds all of your classes at once. Now we're going to go down to the setup portion. This is where you're actually building your quiz. So you click on build my quiz. And in this you can add whatever quiz elements you want to add. So I'm just going to pick multiple choice with one answer allowed just for the sake of doing an example. So then you click add now. And then you put the question text. So if I were to ask the question, how many hydrogens are in a molecule of water? Then I could put my answer choices down here. So I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can also set up how many points each question is worth. which makes grading a cinch. So if I want this question to be worth 5 points, I type in 5. And if you want to make it so that students cannot skip your questions and they have to answer them before moving on to the next one, you want to leave required field as yes. Also, if you want an abbreviated title for your question, you can type in whatever text you would like there. But 9 times out of 10, filling in the rest of these is enough. So you're going to click on Save and Return. And it's going to show you how your quiz will look to your students. So this is how the question will look, and they can select whatever answer they would like. Now you're going to click Done, and it's going to take you back to your Quiz Builder menu. Now we were in the setup box, right? Now here it says users can access their work after submission. You want to click No 9 times out of 10, because then basically that's allowing them multiple attempts. Now if it's a quiz in which you would like to allow them multiple attempts, then all you have to do is say yes, view and edit. Now if you want them to be able to see what they submitted as far as their answers, but you don't want them to be able to change them, then you can still click yes, view only. That's how that functionality works. Display grading and feedback to users. If you would like to do that, you can check the yes box. Now, sync with the gradebook. This is one of the more powerful ways to use this tool. You can actually sync the grade information from this quiz straight to your gradebook. That is a major time saver. Now, it says administrator email notification when responses are submitted. I usually put do not send an email notification, because then you will have 125 emails, that is if everyone turns it in, all at the same time. So I turn that functionality off. If you would like to receive an email every time one of your students submits, more power to you. You can go down to the drop down menu and select send an email notification. Now your visibility also adds an important feature. If you click on specify submitters, right now the default is only student accounts can submit. Now if you want the parent accounts to be able to also submit the quizzes, in case they want their parents to scan something for them and submit it to you,